Hello. A little surprise live stream today, but guys, I'm not doing anything. There's nothing planned. I had a rough week and I just had a good cry and I was just like, I feel like just talking to my babies and just like maybe like we can answer some questions and stuff and like, I don't know, hang out. But we gotta be super chill. We gotta be relaxed, calm. Hi, Sasa. I just went live on YouTube, so I'm currently live on YouTube talking to you. You need me? Okay, I love you. Bye. So I sat down today to record like kind of like a secret manifesting video that I was gonna send out to everybody in the Facebook group and everybody I have on my email list. But I just wasn't up for it. So I deleted everything that I recorded. I was just like, this isn't my vibe. They deserve better than this. And my manifestation, because what I was doing, I was sitting down to manifest something. My manifestation deserves a better vibe than that. So I just decided to come talk to you guys instead. Yeah, today's a new moon. I think it started last night. But I just decided to just hang out and chill, and I can answer some questions if you want. And where's everybody watching from? Where's everybody tuning in from? What's up? I miss you guys. I stopped doing live streams as much because things got so much bigger than I've ever anticipated. But I see I have a couple of my. Oh, okay. So Seattle, North Carolina, New Orleans, South Africa, London, New York, Canada, New York, Barbados, New Jersey. Wait, guys, I have to record this. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I just asked everybody where they're from. I just did the most awkward hand movements. Okay, I just asked everybody where they're from. Oh, it's still going. This is going on Instagram, not Snapchat, babes. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're everywhere, huh? And Miss Sasa too. Tell her to come by whenever you're like. Yeah, I have to tell her she's a little far from me today. She's in the valley. How are you guys feeling? How are you doing? Hi, Faiza. Sorry if I said it wrong. Fearless leader. I love it. I need to feel fearless right now again. I sometimes forget that I feel like because I'm leading a community of people, I forget sometimes to be human too. And then it all like comes boiling out of me altogether. And I had a very human thing happen this week. I had a family emergency and it took a lot out of all of us. It was very difficult. It was the hardest thing that I've ever gone through, to be honest. And everything's okay now, thank goodness. But it took a lot out of me. I still sat down to make sure that I have videos going up this week because, that's my sanity. But I have to return to myself, I have to come back to myself. And I think in my head, like, oh, I'll give myself a week and I'll feel better because I think in terms of, oh, I need to have videos by next week. But realistically, we don't need to give ourselves time to heal in accordance with our job, with going back to work. Like, If we can't take the time off, we gotta take the time off, and I gotta take the time off. If I'm not at 100%, how am I going to give you 100%, right? Exactly what Wonder What Wears just said. You have to love yourself before you love us. You cannot fill others with an empty cup. We love you and want you to take care of you. I love you. Thank you. So this is me taking care of me. I feel like when I know that everything's okay with the channel, with the community, I feel better. So kind of checking in with you guys. I lit my candle. I have my Lifestone candle on over here. Can you see? Hold on. And the smell is very calming. And I'm just gonna play some calming music right now too. Tell me if it bothers you guys. And then I'll focus on what's going on with everybody. We're gonna do some R. Carlos. Let's play Earth Spirit. And connect to the Bluetooth. Happy Libra new moon. Maybe we'll end up getting into a ritual, but right now I just gotta get back to myself a little bit. We'll see how I feel. I'm loving the new home. Pandora, try to go on Birthright. Even if you're not Jewish, they usually will let you if you're interested in checking it out. Does that bother you guys? So Maya's asking about this new section on the Love Mastery program that I added. So I'll just explain it to her in case you guys want to do it yourselves. Basically, all it is a slideshow of images that invoke the feeling of love and relationships and love frequency and happiness. And what you do is you go through the slideshow and you imagine it and you say, yes, I want this. Yes, I'm so excited to have this experience. Yes, I'm ordering this experience. And that's all you do. You're basically ordering off a menu. And if there's something that doesn't resonate, if there's a picture that you don't like, instead of like focusing on it and saying no, you don't do that, because whatever you pay attention to, whatever you focus on comes to you, even if you're saying no. The universe doesn't understand yes or no. It understands energy, attention, focus, intention, vibration. So when you see something that you don't resonate with, instead of being like, no, I don't want this, you just calmly move on to the next thing. My upstairs neighbor has been making, this is why I stopped recording earlier, honestly. It put me in a no, it wasn't that. I think them moving, I don't know what they're doing up there. I swear they're playing soccer. I went last time when I was recording because they were blasting music for 2 hours, and I was trying to record, and you can't record with music in the background, right? 444 people. So I went and I politely asked them to turn it down. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's the music. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. It's like these young guys. They're like frat guys. So they don't do the music anymore, which I appreciate, but they're like playing soccer or wrestling or like UFC something. What could they possibly be doing all day long? Like, I'm really curious. I kind of want to like go out, like ask what they're doing. It's just like a bunch of guys. Maybe they're working out, that's true, but there's a gym in the apartment. They could go to the gym. Happy new moons, my love. New moons. Happy new moon. We are protected on our path. I think that I need to remember that. How protected I am, how protected we all are. Even what happened this week with my family just showed me how much the universe has our back because everything's happening for our greater good. It's really crazy. Hi, Light Yogami. I'm L. Our souls continue. So, this is my belief system, and a lot of religions are based off the same belief, so this might work for you, but life, existence, reality, not reality, let's say there has to be a word for like the overarching existence. So it's a circle. Source is up here and we're up here. And I think that that's why a lot of religions and a lot of people look at hell as being lower and underneath heaven, and source is heaven. But along the way, there are different stages. And like at some point you pick up time and space. At some point you drop time and space and you return to heaven. You return to where the guardians are, which is over here, until you come back to source. But over here, down here are all your lifetimes. And your soul goes from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime until it's ready to return to source, to drop physicality and return to source. Light Yogami, you did get a shout out, and the fact that you didn't hear it is very disappointing. Yeah, all the giveaways are finished currently. I'll do more for sure, though. That was really fun. Give away some of my... Hi, Christiana. How are you, my love? I gave away 3-4 books and a bunch of crystals. I don't read manga, I think you mean. I used to when I was younger, Shonen Jump. Now I watch anime because that's just who I am, guys. Accepted who I am. Oh my god, they stopped. I can hear my music. What inspires you to start a YouTube channel? I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to start it since about 2015. And I was recording content, vegan content, since 2015. But I didn't really start until I got to USC and I got more comfortable on camera, and I really did so well in my production class in where I had to produce interviews. I was just thriving there. The teacher was so impressed, and I was just like, you know what? I want to keep doing YouTube. And that's where it started. You could hear the neighbors the whole time? Can you guys hear the banging? So tips for staying in a high vibe. So like, for example, today I had a rough week. And I was rushing myself to get back to a good vibe. But when you rush, when you feel like you're here and you try to jump over here, often you'll fail, like how I failed today. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm forcing myself to come back up here when I'm not ready. That's not loving yourself. That's not that's counterintuitive to what we're trying to do. So I realized, okay, so I have to baby myself a little bit. I have to take care of myself. So what I did was I stopped working. I put away the work. And if you can, that's amazing. If you can't, You got to do the work and then get home and then start taking care of yourself. I lit my candle. I put on my music. I got on here with you guys. I feel much better already. I allowed myself to cry, by the way. It's okay to cry and like let yourself cry it out. It's really okay. By the way, I've been drinking Indian Tulsi tea, holy basil tea. Sorry about that little flash. It broke in the cup, but it is magical. My brothers were having a lot of anxiety this past week, and every time I made them a cup, their anxiety would go away and they'd go to sleep easily. I didn't know about holy basil. I didn't try it until after I added it to my powder because the lab working with me recommended it. And then I started drinking it, and it is absolutely incredible. It's Tulsi. Yeah. Am I saying it right? Yeah, and the powder actually has ashwagandha in it also. I know. I swear these people are pushing my powder release further and further. I have to pay $150 to get a print sample of the label. They're just literally printing it out and sending it in the mail to me to make sure that everything looks good. And it's going to cost $150, which is ridiculous, but whatever. And they're like, oh, and it's also going to take 2 extra weeks. It's going to take 2 extra weeks to send me a printout of my label. Okay. Sounds legit. Exactly. It'll come out in divine timing, but I really am excited for it because we're all going to love it. We're going to thrive from it. There's the video that comes out Wednesday. I really like the video I did. It's about inspired action. And at the end of it, I talk a little bit about coming up with your own lucky elixir. There's a word, liquid luck. And I think that the motivator will be great for that. Okay. I know I asked you earlier if I said it right. I just, when you read somebody's name so much and you feel like you know them, but like when you go to say it out loud, you choke. Faiza? Faiza, like fairy, or Faiza? Felix Felicis. Yes, I said that in the video. I want to do tea. I want my own tea brand. Hi, Sabrina. The powder, Elena, is something that I've been working on, that I've been developing for the past 8 months, probably. What are nootropics again, Tara? That sounds really familiar. Hi, Katya. Hi, Nevea. Faiza? Babe, I'm so sorry. Hi, Ray. Hi, Christina. Pandora, that's weird because I had 2 friends who aren't Jewish who went on the birthright. Guys, you know that I'm going with Aaron to Rhythmia in 1 month? Hi, Catalina. Yes, I'm still working on my book, believe it or not. Believe it or not, guys, I'm literally working all the time. And there's always something in the works. I've just always been somebody like that. I don't need to. I'm doing really like everything's chill. I don't need to, but I love making things. I love having an idea and then having it in front of me. Okay, I think that we gotta talk about something. I'm just worried because I know that a lot of people that I know watch this.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that? What's going on? Hi, BB. Christiana, my aura is yellow. Are we talking about mine? Music's calming, right? It's R. Carlos. It's awesome. I forgot what I was going to talk about. I wish I could see who's here. All right, I guess I'm going to talk about it. It's not like I'm going to like be hurting anybody's feelings or anything. So the video that I was trying to record tonight was going to be a little bit of, this is intense. So you guys know that I manifested my last relationship. I received the exact person that I asked for, and he was flawless. He was perfect. He was exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. However, just because you ask for something and the universe gives you exactly what you want doesn't mean that it's meant for you. Start with that, shall we? Okay, so yes. So this is the honest truth. What I was going to do is I was going to do this video where I show you guys that I'm going to use the Love Mastery program myself to manifest the one. And I explained in this video that I manifested exactly what I asked for. I got exactly what I asked for, but I had things to learn from him. We had lessons to learn from each other. We ended on very good terms. We're friends. We still love each other dearly. And you guys, that's very new to me. Every relationship that I had in the past ended because I was cheated on. Until I worked through my limiting beliefs, I worked through the belief that I would keep getting cheated on. Until I did the work. And then I manifested this guy. And he was everything. He was perfect. He is perfect. I love him. I adore him. But he's not the one. And we did break up about a month ago, and I've been wanting to talk to you guys, especially to the people in the Love Mastery program about it. But I just kind of wanted to make sure that to allow myself to have the time to deal with it on my own before I have to explain it to everybody else. Do you guys, are you hearing this? At least it's a good song. By the way, this is, of course, as I start talking about the ex, they put our song on. The song that made me think about him for a full summer. Funny. But to me, that's just a sign that it's true. No. So I didn't ask to manifest the one. I asked for a specific person. Everything that I asked for, I received. It was to the T, so meticulous, so detailed. If you're part of the Love Mastery program, you actually hear my entire scripting process. And I received exactly that. Hi, Divya. How do you figure out the lesson? You allow yourself to go through the emotions. This is exactly what I was talking about in the video that I just recorded and deleted because I just wasn't feeling it. Oh, Maya. So how you learn the lesson is by sitting down with yourself, allowing yourself to cry it out, to feel the emotions. The pain is going to come. And if you want it to go away, feel the pain and see where it touches you. See what it actually is hurting. I noticed that a lot of the pain that I felt from this breakup was ego pain. You know, my ego was telling me, like, my ego was in pain. But when I sat down with myself and I let myself feel that, okay, how about I read you my journal? Yeah? Exactly. Now I'm able to know exactly what I want from a man, from a relationship, and from myself. So I had to be with this guy. Being with him was good for me. Breaking up with him was good for me, better for me, because I had some lessons that I had to learn from a good relationship. We don't always learn from our shitty relationships, from our bad relationships. I had bad boyfriend after bad boyfriend for so many years. I was treated so terribly until I learned, wait, do you know who I am that you're cheating on me? I'm a divine goddess. I'm so powerful, so capable, so bring so much to the table. And here you are neglecting me and taking me for granted. And that's something that maybe that I had some past karmic debt that I had to repay, but now I know. Now I know my worth. Yes, pretty real. Hold on, I'm dying of heat, guys. 1 second. Okay. Anyways, so then I had this awesome relationship, this truly loving, fulfilling relationship where we were each other's biggest supporters. We were partners. And then I learned that loyalty is not enough. That sometimes that loyalty is baseline. Every relationship should have loyalty, right? So I had lessons that I had to learn from a good relationship still. I had to learn that I am able to be loved a certain way. I had to learn what I wanted in a man, what I don't want in a man, from a person that I don't detest, from a person that I don't, what's the word for it? Not detest, but resent. I know because there were things that I still needed that he didn't have. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what kind of work I did. So I sat down with myself and I thought, so why did this relationship not work? Nobody cheated, nobody lied, nobody hurt the other. It just didn't work. It was a great, amazing man. I'm an amazing girl, and it didn't work. So why? So I broke it down to we were not morally compatible. And the reason why I have to do this is so that I know exactly what I want to script, exactly what I want to ask for next time. Because if I want to be detailed again, there are 2 different ways to go about this. But if I want to be detailed, I have to remember that these are things that are non-negotiables, deal breakers. So the first one, we were not morally compatible. He's a very moral man. I have nothing bad to say about him, but we just weren't, our morals were just different. the way we looked at life was just a lot different, and not different in a way where I was learning from him, more different in a way where it was incompatible. Well, yeah, I would have never known that I missed these things from the script until I got this man, and now I know that these are things I need. 2 is I needed more mental stimulation. He's a very smart guy who's very smart. We just had very, very, very different interests, and it worked at some points, but it just didn't grow into more of a deep connection. So another thing I wrote is I wanted to get more deep with somebody, and I think that he has his own path and that he will get there one day, but not with me. He'll have to get there eventually, one way or another, and I'm not the person to bring it out in him, which is okay. The thing is about spirituality is that you get to this place of self-love and understanding of the world where nothing breaks you anymore. Things just make you stronger. Even tough situations where you cry and you're sad about them, you pick yourself back up and you're like, well, look at how much I learned and how much better I am now because of it. Yes, I'll keep this live on my channel. I wasn't going to, but I will now. I think that he had to have believed in law of attraction because he saw everything that I manifested and everything that, and how can he not? But his level of spirituality was more, this is what I am taught. This is what I was taught growing up. This is what I accept. I'm not going to question anything. Things just are as they are. He's a very, very happy, very simple, happy person. And that's such a wonderful thing, but it wasn't enough for me. And like, oh, okay, so let me tell you. So my friend, I know that she'll be completely fine with us talking about this because you know she watches the channel also. She's my friend and my neighbor, Melody. She's going to be on the channel. I'm going to put her on a manifestation Monday because she manifested me moving into the apartment. She would come to me in the past since I've moved in, talk to me about her boy stuff, and she would talk to me and I would be like, look at that limiting belief. Look at what you believe about yourself and look what you've created for yourself. And she really did. She realized that she created a belief for herself that she can have an amazing guy, but that he won't be so attractive to her. Like she won't find him that attractive. She also created a belief that she's going to settle down, find the one when she's 27. She's not 27 yet. So she's like kept going on dates and they weren't working out for her. And I'm like, well, duh. You created a belief in your mind that you're not going to meet the one until you're 27. So I didn't know whether she took this to heart or not, but I guess she did because she came to me last night and she's like, I took what you told me and I realized I can have everything. I can have somebody who's warm, so good looking, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I can have it all. I do deserve it all because I am all. And also that I kept telling myself that I'm not going to find the one until I'm 27. I just threw that out and I just stopped believing that. And she just went on the second date with somebody that she's like, I didn't ever expect to meet somebody like this. He's everything. He ticks off every box, everything that I've ever wanted. And that's just from tearing down those limiting beliefs. Where was I? So from this past relationship, what needed to happen spiritually for me? Why did we have to end? Other than the physical reasons where I was like, we're not there. We're not, we wanted to raise families in different ways. We want children in different ways. We're not there. What had to happen for me? Why did this happen for me? So I needed to break my feedback loop, like I was talking about earlier. I needed to break the belief that I'm only going to be with men that cheat on me, and I broke it. I was with a wonderful man who would never have considered that even. I also needed to see that everything could be fine in a relationship and I could still want to break up with somebody and not be with them. Because in the past, I've only ended things when things went really, really wrong. So I thought to myself, oh, so it's like either something goes terribly wrong or you just stay with the person forever. But that's not the case. You need to be happy, fully happy. You need to be fulfilled, satisfied. Sorry, I'm reading the chat a little bit. Everything happens for a reason. He was a stepping stone to who you're meant to be. Exactly. There's nothing I believe more than that, babe. To learn what a man who... Oh, wait, where'd it go? To learn that a man who is special to you can be trusted, that you can be treated well. Exactly. That you're worthy. Exactly. I absolutely had to learn that. I had to see it. Let's make you a moderator. My babe. Do you think the 5x55 method is one of the best manifestation techniques? So grateful for your videos. Thank you for being. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate you. I think that is one of the best. Is it my favorite? No, I don't like tedious work. But for some people, it really works because it gets them into the right vibration. Honestly, for the majority of people, from what I can say from my YouTube career, from my career of working with other people, it works for the majority of people. One of the best manifestation techniques, I think that there are better ones that are easier. I like scripting, honestly. I feel like scripting is so good because you say exactly what you want to happen and then you close the book and you walk away and you live your life and allow things to fall into place. I keep seeing the name of the person I want to manifest into my life. What does that mean? It means that you're attracting that experience into your life. You're thinking about him a lot. You're just attracting that to happen. So some people might say that this is a sign. It's up to you to decide whether it's a sign or not. As far as I'm concerned, when I'm thinking about somebody a lot, when I'm thinking about their name a lot, I'm going to see their name everywhere. But if you're just trying to manifest and you put it away and you let it go, then that's when the signs are coming in. Okay. When you dream about a crush, dreams have a lot of significance, and I would look into it. But personally, I say that if you're dreaming about your crush, it's because you're thinking about them all day. Honestly, anybody who's here right now, there was something that you needed to hear here today, either from me or from the chat. Know that everything happens the way it's supposed to. Hundred and one life things I learned from Leon. I know nothing. How long have you been into law of attraction before you actually got an understanding of it to better yourself? Well, I started studying it and reading about it and living it when I was 14 years old. But my practical application, where it's like I completely changed my life completely, was in the years 2014 to 2015. Yes, you can manifest my necklace. I always forget when my rising and moon star. I never remember that stuff. I should probably get more into it. I'm reading about astrology right now. When I was younger, when I was much younger, I wanted to be an actress. I wasn't a very good actress, but I really wanted to be an actress. But ultimately, I think that what I wanted was I wanted to be worldly. I wanted to connect with the world in a different way. It's hard to explain my train of thought that got me to where I was, but I wanted to be like one of those actors that travels all over the world to shoot in different places. So if you really look at my desire, what I really desired was to see the world, not really even be an actress. I wanted to be somebody. I always wanted to be somebody. And like we all are somebody, you know what I mean? Of course we are, but some people like to keep quiet, go about their work, go about their lives, be private. I've never been so much like that. I've always been, you know, front center, Sagittarius AF. I will be creating more online courses. I'm currently working on a transformational life course that has to do with chakras. I think you guys are gonna love it. My book that I suggest for somebody just getting into Law of Attraction is Law of Attraction, The Teachings of Abraham. I do talk to my spirit guides whenever I feel like lonely or I feel like I need somebody to like set me straight. I'm just like, protect me. Thank you for being here. Set me on the right path. Make me feel something that takes me on the right path. I just got really tired. I think it's the tea. No, we're not doing a ritual today, I don't think, my love. If you were here from the beginning, I said that I'm here to raise my vibration because I have had a rough week. I am adding more to the Love Mastery program. I intend to add on to it for the rest of my life, to be honest. Every time I find new ways to make the process faster or more efficient, I'll add to it. EXO, he'll be back. What's yours will not pass you back. Bye. Thank you, Kai Tribe. And do yoga. I'm making a fertility amulet right now. Amanda, you have some limiting beliefs to work through. That's all there is there. You are more than enough for whatever it is that you desire. You have all the resources you need at your fingertips if you just allow it. One thing that I've never been able, I know that people are different ways. Everybody's different. Everybody feels their own capability in different ways. But one thing that I cannot understand and refuse to try to understand is anybody who doesn't want to help themselves. Anybody who gives into their helplessness and who feels like, oh, they can't do this because of this or they can't do that because of that. Figure it out. There is a way to do anything you want. The law of attraction literally allows you to be whoever you want, do whatever you desire, experience whatever you desire, as long as you get out of your own way, as long as you stop stopping yourself. Yeah, being helpless feels comforting sometimes, and I understand that, but living a helpless life, that's got to get irritating, right? Feeling like nothing is in your control, when in reality, everything is. I've been keeping up with the Jake Paul stuff from Shane Dawson. It's really interesting, entertaining. I was saying interesting, entertaining. It's interesting. Thank you, Christiana. I appreciate you. Don't waste your money on me. This is Tulsi, holy basil. I love you too, chunky panda. If you're talking about me. When I need a little boost, I do say affirmations out loud to myself, but I often repeat them over and over again while I drive or while I walk or while I work out. Manifest your dream career simply by printing out a check, writing down how much you want to make per year, and in the memo, writing that career. And put it somewhere safe and know that you've asked for it and you put your order in, and that's it. Yeah, the secret's good. The secret's fun. Wendy, yeah, we can do an apartment tour. I just don't have anything really, I think that I'll do it in a vlog soon when I have some more furniture. What book is it, babe? Advice on manifesting text, no luck with it. I think that I feel that you might be holding on to it a little bit too strongly or a little too attached to getting that text. Do you fear becoming arrogant and repeating affirmations about yourself? I sometimes get scared. I feel that I understand what you mean, but arrogance doesn't come from hyping yourself up. Arrogance comes from closing yourself off to what the world is and closing yourself off to other people and realizing that you are the same as all other people. When you balance the affirmations with the spirituality, you're connecting to humanity more, you're connecting to source more, so it's making you more empathetic and less apathetic. So arrogance can't come with that. And if arrogance does come with that, then it's the wrong. First of all, I don't think you have anything to worry about, my love, but I have seen some people become very arrogant in their spiritual practice and like think that they are better than others because of it. But that's rare. And if it happens, those people are happy. At least they're happy, right? I'm going to do a video reacting to explanations of angel numbers. How does that sound, guys? I'm actually do it right now when I get off of this, because I disagree with many beliefs about angel numbers. People don't like to hear that, but I'll explain what I mean, and when you hear my explanation, you'll probably agree with it also. And I've spoken to other law of attraction teachers who agree with me. Oh my mind. Yes, you can do the program if you don't practice law of attraction. You don't need to know anything ahead of it. It's really sweet of you to be thinking about your mom like that, honestly. Thank you, young Niels. I appreciate you. Yes, I say that in several of my videos. I do wake up every day. I actually, honestly, for the past last week, I haven't done it. And it could explain why life has been difficult the past week. But I usually wake up every day and say, today is going to be amazing. And I'm going to go right back to doing that tomorrow. The love course is good for self love. A lot of people here will corroborate that. I am feeling better. I don't meditate every single day, but I try to. Honestly, it's more like 2 to 3 times a week. The goal is every day for sure. Drink for stress, put on some Art Carlos, drink holy basil, read a good book, crawl in bed, and let yourself feel things. If you're stressed because you have things to do, make a list, get the things done, get the harder things done first. That's what I do. I get the hardest things out of the way early morning. Trust me, it's going to be so annoying in the beginning, but you're going to get into the habit of doing it and it's going to change your life. Miss Angel 42, I see what your predicament is, my love. It takes a lot of introspection. You have to sit down with yourself for a long time and really follow the breadcrumbs led by the pain. So start where the pain, what pain you feel. You know what's a really good idea for you? Write the emotion you feel and then create like a tree diagram where you trace it back to an action or a feeling that came from it or a thought that came from. Does that make sense? Until you get to the very, very bottom where you're like, oh, this is where I started to feel this way. Yes, we can talk about the apartment. It is really crazy that I manifested it finally. And that I walk in here feeling so happy and so proud every day. I asked for a certain feeling in here, and I received that feeling. Living alone, I've always been somebody that likes to be on my own. It's really, really, really nice. However, I miss my family sometimes and my friends, but my friends come over. Hi, Cole, I miss you. I get decor ideas from Pinterest. My style is definitely bohemian and Scandinavian. I'm not really into retrograde. You guys can talk to me about it and I can tell you how I feel. There's Vanessa, I'm sure that there is. I don't know what story I was telling before. I'm lost. But I feel a lot better after talking a lot. Thank you guys. I have a video on how to manifest your dream college, BB. Neville Goddard is awesome. Twin flame is more like the other half of your soul, not an actual twin. Cole, yes, I'm ready. I need a laugh. Manifesting the one for myself. Oh, right. I was definitely in the middle of talking about that, huh? Basically, what I wanted to tell you guys is that I'm going to go through my own program and take it again for myself. I didn't make the program because I thought, oh, I know everything about manifesting love because of who I'm with. I started making the program around the same time that me and this guy started to date. So my credibility didn't come from him, and I would never think that because of an empirical, just because I had somebody in my life, that means I'm an expert on anything. No, it came from not for myself. First of all, I downloaded information from source. It just came to me. And two, which sounds crazy, but that's literally what I would do. I would sit at the desk. A lot of my friends know this. I would sit at my desk and I would say, I want to create something that makes people find their soulmate, that allows people to get married. I want to be invited to weddings. I want to help people find love. And the work I'm going to be doing right now is going to make that happen. And I would just sit and I would write scripts and I would come up with ideas just like that. So my credibility doesn't come from the fact that I was in a relationship. It's not diluted by the fact that I no longer am. I think I get more credibility for the fact that I ended this relationship and I'm more whole than I've ever been. I feel amazing, and there is no breaking you when you come to this one point. When you come to a point of, because at that point you realize that everything happens for you. That happened for me. There were things I needed to learn. There was things I need to be molded into who I am right now, and that helped me. And I also know for a fact that I created a system that allows you to manifest love into your life, and that's what I'm doing. And I just had to be ready to sit down and actually get started, and I feel like I'm ready now. Yes, I want to be invited to your and Michaela's wedding. It's good for self-love. Okay, so I'm focusing on manifesting Juha Bak's little power of the Almighty, which is controlling fate, and it's actually working, except it's such a boring power. Why is that a boring power? You know that I went to talk to somebody. Oh no, my brother, my little brother. He's the smartest, best person in the whole universe, and soon he's gonna be ready to date. And if there's any cute young 20-year-olds, 19-year-old girls out there who are single, like anime, and are obsessed with spirituality, he's going to be single and ready to mingle. But he told me that I have the power to shift realities. That's my power, that everybody has a power. And he said that the whole world has the power to shift realities, but people don't really use it. And now I use it often. And since then, my reality shifting capabilities have been so strong because whatever we believe happens. He made me believe it. But every time I say it, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, Cole. Every time. I'm going to stop being bitter. You forgive, no matter how hard it is. Forgive and send love. It will heal you. Also work on your solar or sacral. Work on either your sacral or solar plexus chakras. Those hold on to that bitter energy. Not sure what it is, but once the course is ready, we'll know. Juha Bak. I love you too, Kaylani. What kind of tea are you drinking, my love? Hold on, I can read your name. No, I can't read it. Ugh, I have to practice reading Hebrew. At what age do you think it's best to start dating? I don't know. I think that depends on the person. If I was a mentor for anybody, and if they listen to me no matter what, and I guess I am, in a sense, a mentor to some, um, I would tell them to not date in high school, to focus on themselves, focus on making wonderful memories, focus on their future, focus on just making life amazing without really needing to be in a relationship. Um, I just think that some people experience very negative because we're not ready. I wasn't ready to be in relationships when I was in high school, and I was in relationships, and maybe my relationships would have been more healthy if I had waited. I recently forgave my abusive ex, and oh my god, the goodness that just happened in like 15 minutes of me finally doing it is amazing. Forgive, forgive, forgive for yourself. No, I have a whole video on soulmates. I think you have more than one soulmate. Thanks, Michelle. You're sexy. Tips on manifesting 7,000 for a trip. Keep an abundance log. Don't think about how soon the date is. Don't think about the deadline. Think about abundance and reach the abundance frequency. Purple love, you've been too attached. Let go. Trust. I think we all have psychic abilities. What makes you always be focused and motivated? Well, I'm not always focused and motivated, but having purpose keeps me motivated. Having an ultimate goal, and having that ultimate goal be for the good of other people, I've noticed, makes it easier to stay focused. Lux Choco said, how do you forgive yourself? I'm having a hard time believing I'm worth it after making a mistake. Let me tell you that I can completely relate to that. I was going through something like that for a very long time until I finally let it go. We beat ourselves up over and over again. Humans, for some reason, we like to replay our mistakes again and again and again in our minds because we like to punish ourselves. But when we're punishing ourselves, we're not learning and we're not allowing ourselves to be better. What you have to realize is that if you spend all your time punishing yourself, you're not allowing yourself to be the good person that you can be after you learned from what you did, and to change the rest of the future of your life, the rest of your life, and to be good, be a beacon of light for other people because you're so focused on beating yourself up and punishing yourself. You have got to let it go in order to fulfill your greater purpose. Exactly. So Julieta just said she's been with her boyfriend since high school and we now live together and we're growing and healthy. The time is right when your gut tells you it's the right person. 100%. 100%. But that's why I said it's for every person, it's different. I think for me, because I was dating the wrong types of people, if I had waited until after high school, probably would have had healthier relationships. Guys, I think I'm going to go record the video on angel numbers right now. Thank you for bringing my vibe so much higher. I really appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my moderators, as always, for being moderatory. I hope people don't get upset about the angel number thing, but you'll see my reasoning for it. I love you.